Alright, so welcome back to the Misfit of Demon Academy anime review, episode number 10. And I have been mentioning that I've been doing a little bit, I'm going to do a little bit of ranting when I start talking about these episodes. Because the reason why they stop is complete stupid. That's just my opinion, anyways. So in the case of these two episodes, which I think they also delve into a little bit into 4B because this was not in basically the book itself. No, not really. Even though it says light novel Act 1, but I think it's a partially from Act 2. I'm thinking yes, I think they partially adapted book 4B. Yes, I think they did. That's my estimate, anyways. I'm probably going to cover this book later. I'm going to read it. A review it? No, but I'm going to read it. Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting when this stuff comes out, yes. Now, I've been reading the main books up to 4A right now. 4B I have on my app, so I'm going to read that soon. The next book was going in November, so don't have to wait too long for that one. So, they arrive back in the city where they pick up where left last, and so Avios debriefs everybody what's going on. So they go back to the city, so they sneak in. Luckily, they have a supporter on their side who happens to be I think his name is Edo. I think his name is. He's the guy who from the previous season of the show. So he does not agree with the opinion about Adios Davihi being the Demon King. Not really. So they need to sneak in. They figure out why in the world the Spirit King is what he is and how we got like this. So pretty much what happens here, he sneaks in. He basically saves his former teacher. He turned into a hybrid. And we see that the royals who do support this imposter as king, well, proceeds to kill Hapri to snap to their magic. Yeah, they go on a freaking killing spree. Yeah. And they're about to take out basically Emilia, who's now a hybrid. She's no longer a royal because she's basically a hybrid now. They basically beat her up. And then, of course, basically, his parents come about, like, basically his mom comes to help her. And then, of course, you have his father basically doing a drop kick. Yes, a drop kick. You know, so I know it because I watch wrestling. So, yeah, does drop kick, like, about to stop, and then Adios pops up behind him and proceeds to defeat him very easily. And, of course, Emilia to protect him. So, they go to his house. Yes, his house. And I was like, I have nothing else to teach him because he brought up a bunch of girls. Yeah, a lot of us are his fans. So then he gives an interesting idea. Okay, so he has to infiltrate the original Lord's castle. So he goes to the underground. They actually mentioned this other season that which where the Zestians basically live now, the other ones. They go down there. There's, of course, all the 10,000 of them. Of course, Misa herself did kind of know about it, but they don't know how the structure works in the place. So they go to what appears to be a duplicate. They mentioned this place based appearance. They based upon something from a book. Which book? Don't know. So they go inside. They go to a magic circle. They don't say it's a magic circle, but clearly it is. They transport inside the dungeon itself. They conceal themselves. Looking up the people that met from last season. Do help them out. Of course, they agree to help them. And of course, the royal who does not believe that this particular Demon King is the current one. So he supports Adios, the one he knows, as the current Demon King. Not Dahade, Benego. So plans to curse while they investigate three things: the Spirit King, and of course they proceed to come up with an ingenious plan. Go to the vault and take the scythe from the God of Time from the last season of the show. Yep, lots of follow-up in the first season, which got pretty stiff. The anime does that. So then, of course, now I think this is where at this point they go into basically book 4B. Is with this episode in particular, I think to do that with. Yeah, I think so. I think this is the one that they do it because I partially read it to book 4B, and watched it. I was like, yeah, they kind of basically done the 4B with this one, not 4A. So they go back in time 2,000 years and figure out what happened to the spirit mother, which of course Misha was confirmed to be her daughter. So why is Shun the way he is and where that mask came from? So they confirmed this episode, the mask he wears as a Spirit King, he wore that as a disguise because he's a demon. Despite the fact he has a human-like appearance. Why? Because his hair color is different from theirs, so they call it basically a demon. Yeah, demons are classified really weirdly in the series. Yes, so they of course basically get the candy stuff, though Zeste gives two of the candies, the extra ones, over to the spirit mother, and of course Shun. And well, of course she thanks and gets some cookies, and then we still go back home. And here's kind of the strange thing about this scene. This scene is the explanation for the flashback we saw at the start of the season of how this childlike version of Adios showed up. Yeah, apparently Adios decided to disguise himself as a 6-year-old child. And it is explained what was going on with Reno. Apparently she's a love fairy who's got amnesia, and if she figures out who she is, she will disappear. I'm like, okay, interesting. I'm glad the fact they explained that. And of course you have more wolves show up. And of course, basically, it does leave something more here. But I'll get to my ranting in just a minute of the reason why this is. So, this definitely was 2 really good episodes. Yes, 4B, despite the fact it says 4A online, I don't know why. But 2 good episodes overall. Now comes the ranting. The series put on hiatus because apparently of COVID. I'm like, that's a stupid reason. And nowadays, that is not an acceptable reason to put things on hiatus. I mean, that was maybe 2 years ago, but not currently. It's stupid. It's not, like, here's the thing. COVID's still around. Yes, that's definitely true. But it's not big of an issue as it was 2 years ago. And I'm like, this is so freaking stupid. Like, to put this series on hiatus because of that. A lot of people see it as code for we're not paying our employees. So they put the series on hiatus now, and it's been on hiatus now it was hiatus until just this month. It's if, airing a brand new episode, they decided to rebroadcast the season from the beginning. I'm sure there may be a lot of people who would watch the series like very unhappy. The fact, hey, I've seen this episode. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip the series until they air a new episode. That's probably what's happening here. But I do enjoy this series. I really do. And I really, really hope we get a new episode in the future. Will I review a new episode in the future when it comes out? Yes. Yes, I will. So as of now, I am done with this series for now. Now, to replace this one, I am placing with a series I'm going to be starting really soon. It's going to be a series called The Legendary Hero is Dead. Yes, I'm talking about this anime. And keeping this one started just this year, so I'm going to basically go through this no problem. Okay? So yeah, that's it, particular review. Next up is a Comic Corner, and I'm going to call it a night. Okay? Next video. Bye.